Fundamentally, the study of exchange it's discipline that examine how transactions occur between different parties. While we often think of the exchange as simply as buying and selling goods for money, the concept is much broader and honestly more profound. Its core marketing seeks to understand the needs and wants that drive these exchanges. It looks at the motivation behind why a person or an organization decides to give up something of value, such as time, money, or effort, in order to receive something else they perceive as more valuable in return. This process of value creation exchange is really the central pillar upon which all marketing activities are built. From research to communication, from research to communication, this definition moves up narrow view of marketing as merely advertising or sales. It's strategic process that begin long before a product is made and continue long after a sale is completed. The true work of marketing involves identifying unfulfilled need and desire within market or its creating a solution, tangible product, intangible service, or even powerful ideas that address these needs. The goal is to facilitate a smooth and satisfying exchange that benefit all parties involved. Therefore, marketing is not a department within a company. It's an entire business team from the point of view of its final result. That is, from the customer's point of view, understanding marketing as a study of exchange also highlights as social science. It borrows principles from psychology, from sociology, and from economics. Markets are not static. The balance of power within them can shift dramatically between those who sell and those who buy. This dynamic gives rise to two distinct market environments, a seller market and a buyer market. In seller market, demand for product or service significantly exceed its supply. This scarcity, the seller dominate position. They hold the power because customers are plentiful and have few alternative options. In this situation, the primary focus on the business is not on understanding the non-set desires of the customer, but production and distribution. The main challenge is simply to produce enough to meet the overwhelming demand. During the era of the seller market, marketing activities tend to be minimal and inward focused. The prevailing mindset is if we build it, they will come. Companies concentrate their effort on optimizing their manufacturing processes, expanding production capacity, and ensuring their products are available. There is little incentive to invent heavily in market research, customer relationship management, and sophisticated advertising. The seller has the luxury of setting price with less fear of competition and can dictate the term of the exchange. And the spread buyer have little choice but to accept it. Stark contract buyer market is characterized by an abundance of supply that outstrip demand. In this environment, the customer is king. They have a multitude of choices with many companies competing for attention and their money. This competition shifts the balance of power firmly into the hands of the buyer. If a customer is not satisfied with one company offering price or service, they can easily switch to competitor. This forces business to change their entire orientation. In a buyer market, the focus of the marketing pivot dramatically from the production to the customers. The central question is no longer what can we make, but rather what does our customer want. The product centered orientation, called an inside out approach, is a business philosophy that places the utmost importance on the product itself. The core belief is that success comes from creating the most innovative, highest quality, or best performing product in the market. The company directs its resources primarily toward research and development, engineering, manufacturing excellence. The strategic thinking starts internally with questions like what are we good at making? How can we leverage our technical and produce super product? The customer will naturally gravitate toward the best option available, making superior feature the primary driver of sale growth. Under product centric model is typically pursued through main avenues: market expansion, product line extension. Market expansion involves taking the extinct successful product and selling it to new group of people, entering geographic regions, demographic segment to target. Product extension involve leveraging company technical expertise to create new products, developing a more advanced version of the original product, creating a related product that share a common technology. Manufacturing platform growth is seen as a function of scale, production, and distribution. Profitability in product-focused organization is driven by volume and the cost efficiency. The primary goal is to achieve economies of scale, the cost advantage that arise with increased output of a product by producing and selling in large quantities. The company can lower the per unit cost of manufacturing, marketing, and distribution. This allows the business to either offer a more competitive price or achieve a higher profit margin on each sale. The path to is seen through operational excellence, making the production process faster, cheaper, and more efficient, thereby maximizing the return on each unit sold to a mass market. While this approach can be highly effective, it carries significant risks. The primary danger is a form of marketing myopia, where the company becomes so infatuated with own product and technology that it loses sight of the underlying customer need to be fulfilled. The customer-centric orientation represents a fundamental shift in the business philosophy, often described as an outside-in approach. Instead of starting with the company internal capabilities, this model begins with the customer. The guiding principle is to deeply understand the needs, wants, pain point, significant group of customers, then design a product, services, experience to meet these needs. This requires a significant investment, market research, data analysis, direct customer feedback channels. The primary question are not about the product, but about the people who are our customers. What problem they try to solve? How can we perform superior value for them? Uh, Customer-centric marketing is practice of market segmentation, targeting, positioning. Businesses recognize that they can't be all things to all people. Instead, they driven the broad market into smaller segment, selected targets with a tailored offering. Final step is positioning, creating a clear and distinct image relative to competing offerings. The goal of the customer approach different significant. While sale volume is still important, the primary objective revolve around building long-term customer relationship. Key metric include customer satisfaction, customer loyalty, customer lifetime value. The aim is not just to make a single sale, but to create a customer for life who will persuade repeatedly over time. This requires a continuous effort to deliver value and maintain a positive relationship, turning transactional exchange into a rational one. The business seeks to win a larger share of wallet of each customer rather just larger share of overall market. Profitability in customer-centric model is driven by different levers because the offering is tailored to meet specific needs. The company can often command premium price as customers are willing to pay more for a perfect fit. Retaining existing customer is significantly less expensive than acquiring new ones. So high loyalty rate directly translate to lower marketing cost. Loyal customers also tend to buy more frequently, cross-selling, upselling, leading to sustainable growth built on deep customer equity, moving beyond just being customer focused. The experience orientation acknowledge the customer don't just buy product or service, they buy the entire experience surrounding them. This holistic view means managing every single point of contact a customer has with the company from the very first moment, aware of the brand to the post purchase support and payment. This entire sequence of interactions knows the customer journey, known as navigate the company website, seeking with sale rep, using the product, contacting customers service, contribute to the customer overall perception, the brand and its value. The philosophy behind experience orientation is that the process is as important as the product. A customer might love product, but if the purchasing process was difficult, the delivery was late, or the support staff was unhelpful, their overall experience will be negative. In today hyper-connected world, customer can instantly share their frustration on social media and online review sites. This market is imperative companies to map out the entire customer journey, identify potential point of friction or failure, and proactivity design a smooth, pleasant, and memorable experience at every step. This approach requires a significant internal cultural shift. Managing the customer experience can't be the sole responsibility of the marketing department. Managing the customer experience can't be the sole responsibility of the customer service department. It demands cross-functional collaboration across the entire organization. The engineering team that designed the product user interface, the logistic team that handles shipping, the financial team processing the billing, and the retail staff who interact face to face with customer must be aligned around the common goal of that delivering a seamless positive journey for the customer. Breaking down internal silos to create a unified brand presence. The ultimate goal of experience orientation is to create a positive emotional connection with the brand, delight, confidence, appreciation. Customers who have consistently positive experiences are more likely to become passionate advocates for the brand, spreading positive word of mouth, defending the brand against criticism. Recent time new and powerful orientation has emerged centered trust and authenticity in an era of information for all widespread skepticism. Traditional advertising. Customers are increasingly seeing honest transparency and genuine connect from the brand they support. They are tied cyclical campaign. In recent times, a new and powerful orientation has emerged centered trust authenticity in an era of information overload, widespread skepticism, traditional advertising. Customers are increasingly seek honesty, transparency, and genuine connection from the brands they support. They are tired of slick campaign that make exaggerated promise, and they want companies that stand for more just profit building. Trust in no longer a nice to have it has become a core strategic imperative for sustainable business success. Trust is the new currency in the modern marketplace. Authenticity means being true to your brand value and communicate in what that make you honest and human. It involves admitting mistake when they happen, being transparent about business practices, supply chains, pricing, engaging in genuine two-way conversation with customer rather than broadcasting one-way messages. Brands that succeed often have a clear super resonate with their target audience and on deeper level. They are not selling a product, they invite customer to be part of community or to support a cause they believing in building and maintaining trust. A significant business benefit. Firstly, it dramatically reduces transaction costs. When customers trust the company, they spend less time and mental energy worrying about purchase. They don't feel they need to every detail or compare alternative because they have confident company will deliver the promise. This trust also act as a buffer when a trusted company makes a mistake. Customers are far more likely to be forgiving or give the company a chance to make things right finally. Trust an ultimate driver of customer loyalty and advocate. A customer who trusts a brand is not just a repeat buyer, they become a voluntary member of the marketing team. They recommend brand to friends, family, with a genuine right review and defend the brand from uh, det- detractors. Word of mouth marketing is incredibly powerful and cost effective. Key metrics disorientation focus on net promoter score, willingness to recommend, customer retention rates, and overall sentiment conversation about the brand in a world of endless choices. The brands that win are the ones that earn our